YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports. And today's video, guys, is going to be on YouTube, your top 10. What's good, guys? Oh, wait a minute, guys. It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports. And today's video, guys, is going to be on YouTube, your top 10. What's good, guys? Oh, wait a minute, guys. It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video. Okay. I think hopefully that helps. But guys, what's good, man? I'm doing questions and answers on my top 5 rookie running backs going into your 2021 draft. Let's go. The draft is almost here, guys. So let me see. Let me go up here to the comments. So, guys, I'm going to give you my top 5 running backs that I believe that are the most talented in this draft. Now, listen, I can't give you a top 5 fantasy running backs as rookies right now because they're not on teams. Like, a guy that's really good could go to a bad team and be used terrible. So I have to wait before I give you my top 5 fantasy guys till they go to their team when they draft this Saturday, right? So I'm going to give you my 5 talented guys. Listen, this is controversial. That's why I'm doing it live. I want you to hit me up in the comment section and let me know. So listen, man, TD, you talking crazy. This is preposterous. Your top 5 list, nobody else is having this top 5. Listen, they said that last year. I had J.K. Dobbins in my top 5. I had DeAndre Swift, which a lot of people had him in their top 5. I had J.K. Dobbins. I had Antonio Gibson. Who was talking about Antonio Gibson? I was the first guy on Antonio Gibson, other than guys that know Antonio Gibson from high school. I was one of the first guys on him, guys. So listen, I'm cutting edge here. If you follow my channel, trust me, you're gonna be the best at waiver wires. You're gonna be great at dynasty draft, and you're gonna win your leagues. You're gonna at least come in top 3. I can't guarantee you a win because sometimes guys just have tremendous weeks and there's nothing you can do. But I guarantee you going to the playoffs. If you use my draft strategy, if you subscribe to my OnlyFans page, yes, I said it, OnlyFans, guys. Yes, I said it, OnlyFans. I'm not using Patreon like everybody else. I'm using OnlyFans. So, guys, if you stay with me, trust me, we're going to go to the top of our leagues now. So I'm trying to let people come into this stream. Yep. Guys, let me know if you can hear me. If anybody's out there. Yep. Okay, I see that. Yep. Everything sure looks good here. I'm trying to let some people get in before I start giving y'all my list. Yo, Uzi, what's good, bruh? Can you hear me, bruh? Let me know if the sound sounds good. I think I might be, I'm a little bit ahead of the stream, but let me know if you can hear me, man, if everything is good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting started, man. I'm trying to let some people come in before I give you my top 5 list, man. But listen, man, if you've been watching my videos, you probably already know what I'm going to do in my top 5, man. But I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give y'all a chance to ask me some questions. Why? Something, whatever it is, man. You can hit me up. You know how I do on my lives, bruh. Any questions you got, guys, that you think that I should be having on the top 5, just let me know, man. Yep, I'm going to give me about 1 more minute, Uzi, and then I'm going to start, bro. And then if they come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't, man. It just be me and you. But I'm trying to give a little, trying to get the crowd in here a little bit. Wow. He could be. I just think it's a lot of other talented guys out there, man. But listen, Kyle Trask in a vacuum, he could be a number 1 pick. I don't think he's that athletic, but his arm, and I like his placement, especially the way he played with Kyle Pitts, man. I seen him place balls that only his receivers could get it. but sometimes his accuracy went down a little bit, man. So, but yes, I think if he gets groomed by the right coaches, bro, I agree with you, Uzi. He can be a number 1 pick. I agree with you on that, bro. I don't think that's crazy, Uzi. Kyle Trask is going to be, I think he could be a 2nd round or a 3rd round pick, man. I think somebody's going to be really happy with him. I thought last year that he would be a top 5 or a top 3 pick. I really did. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. My number 5 running back going into your 2021 season is Devonta Williams as a rookie. Yes, I said it. And his comparison, guys, is Nick Chubb. I said what I said. Nick Chubb. And listen, Devonta Williams is 5'10", 212 pounds. And this guy runs like a monster. Like, he runs like he's Derrick Henry. And he has good feet. He might be a little bit quicker than Henry, but he's not faster than Henry. But he's just as quick as Henry, if not quicker. And this guy breaks a lot of tackles. I like him over Carter, which is, the guys they rotated. The reason why Carter's good, but he doesn't break tackles like Williams. And I believe when you can break tackles, that translates to the NFL game with good feet. You just can't be a power runner. You can do it. You can be a straight power, but you won't last long. But this guy got good feet. And like I said, he's a power back, guys, and he breaks a lot of tackles. But the thing is, coming out of high school, guys, going into his senior season, he was a linebacker, and he wasn't really getting looked at that much. So the coaches said, listen, man, you too talented. We're going to move you to running back. And he wasn't started at first, but by the time the first game came around, he was the starter, guys, and I think he rushed for almost 2,000 yards as a senior. And that's when UNC looked at him, and they offered him a scholarship. And this guy was ever since day one, he was always competing at Carolina and playing a lot. And he's an elite level break tackler. That's why I call him Baby Chubb. Like I said, I said what I said, Baby Chubb. And he's, like I said, guys, he'll give you a move here and there, and then he north and south. Safeties and corners are not tackling him. I said what I said. Safeties and corners are not going to tackle him like that because he's just so powerful. And like I said, guys, he got great feet. So I'm going to move on to my number 4 running back, guys. And my number 4 running back is Travis Etienne. Yes, I said it. Travis Etienne. And the reason why I got Travis Etienne number 4 is I have 3 other backs that I think is a little bit more better than him. Do I think Travis Etienne going to suck or anything? No, I don't think he's going to suck. But I'm not going to have him as my number 1 running back like a lot of people got him. Now, listen. Travis Etienne is 5'10", 205. At his pro day, he weighed in at 215. But as the season go on, he's not going to be 215. He's going to be more like 210. So I compare him to Philip Lindsay. And Philip Lindsay ran like a 4.3 at his pro day. And Travis Etienne ran a 4.4 flat, which is very fast. So they remind me of each other. They like a bullet shot out of a gun. When they hit the hole, they gone. If you don't put a hand on these guys, they gone, guys. They hit the hole hard. Philip Lindsay is the same type of back. But making moves, making guys miss, breaking a lot of tackles, maybe not so much. He can break tackles. He runs hard, but not like a Devonta Williams, who I had at number 5. So I think at Travis Etienne will be really good. He's explosive. One of the most explosive guys in this draft. Like I said, he hit the hole, he gone. I like that. A lot of people like that type of running back. I do too. But like I said, I got 3 other running backs that I think that's better than that. Like, even though they might not be as explosive as him, I want them over him. So some of the things about him, guys, he's very sneaky in the pass game. Like, Philip Lindsay is sneaky in the pass game. He's not what you would call an Alvin Kamara or anything, but he can catch. And if he catch it and you're not like where you're supposed to be, he can take it to the house. Same thing with Travis Etienne. I like that he went back to school to work on that and made him a better passing down back. So this is going to help. Now, as far as his pass blocking, he still needs to work on that. He needs to work on pass blocking because he's a little smaller. So you really have to work on that in order to stay on the field on 3rd down when the ball is not going to you or you not staying when you're not going out for a pass. Like I said, guys, he's one cut, take it to the house. Travis Etienne all day, just like Philip Lindsay. That's his player comp. So, guys, I'm going to move on to my top 3 backs. And some of these backs are my guys, it's very hard to know who was 1, 2, and 3. I love these top 3 guys. Guys, you go after these guys in your rookie drafts. I said what I said. These guys are nasty. And my number 3 guy is Kenneth Gainwell. I said what I said. Guys, Kenneth Gainwell is 5'11", 195 pounds. I said what I said. He's 195 pounds, 5'11", guys. And he runs a 4.42. And his player comp to me is Alvin Kamara. I said what I said. Alvin Kamara. Listen, Alvin Kamara was drafted like what? 3rd round, 2nd round. So, guys, to let you know that guys don't know how to draft all the time. So you might think, well, your list is not right. Okay, well, why Alvin Kamara wasn't the number 1 pick? Because he should have been a top 10 pick. He should have been a top 10 pick, but guys, you got to know how to use him. So Kenneth Gainwell is nasty. Guys, he's a hybrid. He can line up in any position on the field. He can line up at flanker. He can line up at the Y. He can line up at the slot. Guys, he can line up at running back as he is. So you don't never know when he's going to line up. So you're going to have personnel problems when you're trying to, play defense against whoever team he's on, because you don't know where he's going to line up at. He can do it all, guys, like a Christian McCaffrey. And these type of running backs are the new type of backs. You no longer, like if you Derrick Henry or you Adrian Peterson, you better be that. You better be a monster at that. Because if you can't go out in the pass game, defenses can put 8 in the box and stop you. But Kenneth Gainwell, you cannot put 8 in the box and stop him. Guys, he runs routes like a receiver. I said what I did. He might not be like a Devonta Adams running routes, but he's like a lower level 3rd slot receiver running routes. Not like one of the great slot receivers like a Julian Edelman, but he runs routes similar to that. But he as a running back, he's an elite level route runner, just like Alvin. Alvin can play receiver. You can't just put it, you think, he's that wide receiver, he can't run routes, and then he kill you on a double move. Kenneth Gainwell is the same thing. Kenneth Gainwell, one of my favorite players, guys, in this draft. He's not my favorite, but he's one of my favorites, guys. Like I said, he runs a 4.42. He's blazing fast. At 195 pounds, he's going to pick up about 10 more pounds, so he'll be about 205, 210, somewhere around there, guys. So now the next guy that I'm about to talk about is my favorite player in this draft. A lot of people know what Kyle Pitts is. A lot of people will tell you he's probably the most talented. Yes, I say that, but I got a guy that's right underneath him, and I said what I said, and I could listen. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I admit it. But this guy, I'm sticking to him. I know talent when I see him, and guys, it's Pooka Williams. I said what I said. Puka Williams is my number 2 running back in this draft. Now, that don't mean that he's going to go 2nd round, 1st round, or 3rd round. He might go 5th round. Look what somebody going to have. It might be New England to pick him up. It might be New Orleans. It might be Kansas City. If they get him, it's over. It's a wrap. This guy, I know he can make the all-pro team as a rookie on special teams. So if you're paying fantasy and they giving up 6 points for fantasy points touchdowns, you got something special. So I love Puka Williams, guys. And listen, before I get out and start breaking some other things down, and give you his comparison, I'm gonna tell you about a story. Did y'all know this guy has like a toe? This guy got a missing toe, his big toe. If I'm not lying, listen, go research it. He had a crazy accident as a young guy. I think he was a baby. And you would think that, he needs to draw disability. And listen, I'm not being funny. It might be kind of funny, but you might think, he needs to draw disability. This Puka Williams, guys, he was 170 pounds, 5'10", 170 pounds, being bail cowed, like Derrick Henry in the Big 12. In the Big 12 now, the Big 12, they don't play no defense. They okay. Oklahoma and Texas ain't got guys being drafted. Yes. He bail count. They know he ain't got no quarterback that nobody looking at. He ain't got no offensive lineman maybe one offensive lineman that might be okay to walk on the NFL team. No receiver that's big. Everybody coming in the box, they know he getting it. And he's still rushing for 180 yards, 200 yards as a freshman and in the Big 12. He was a junior this year and he sat out after a couple games. But this guy is nasty. Guys, his comparison, and listen, he runs a 4.38. And this is who I'm going to compare him to. And you might not believe it. If you don't, hit me up in the comment section and let me know. But this guy is compared to Tyreek Hill. I said what I said. The cheetah. They similar. So listen, this is what I would say. Will he be the receiver that Tyreek Hill? Probably not. But he's just a little bit under that. He can run routes just like Tyreek Hill, but he's not going to be Tyreek Hill. But Tyreek Hill can't be him. Tyreek Hill cannot be bail cowed at the running back position. Even though Tyreek Hill is a little bigger and thicker, Puka just special. Like Barry Sanders special. Cuts, like big guys, they can't hit him. So you're like, oh, he's 170 pounds. All to do is going to take one hit. You can't hit what you can't touch. You can't hit what you can't touch. So this guy, Puka, is my favorite player. And the only reason why I don't got a number one, guys, is size. Because I don't want to give y'all a number one player and they don't use him immediately. So that's the only thing that worries me. But I'm giving you two talent guys. He better than any running back or receiver. Big play, ain't nobody can touch him other than Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts and Puka are the two best players in this draft. If I was a GM and I didn't need a quarterback, I'm getting both of them. I'm trading everything I can to go get Kyle, and then I'm gonna get Puka in the 4th or 5th round. Okay, so guys, let me go to the comment section real quick. I'm sorry, let me see. So my homie Uzi, what's going on, Uzi? He says Puka to the Cardinals. Listen, is Puka go to the Cardinals? I love the Cardinals. Listen, I think Kyler Murray can have an MVP season this year. I love Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray was on the way to the MVP season last year before he hurt his shoulder. But yes, if he go there, so they got Connor, and I don't know how much they trust Chase Edmonds. But if they don't trust Chase Edmonds, like I don't think they do, and they get Puka, Chase ain't gonna be able to beat him out, guys. Listen, Herbert was a good. I think Herbert went. I forgot where Herbert went. He was the backup running back for Kansas. He had to leave Kansas. Now he's like an NFL. He's an NFL prospect, but he can't get on the field with Puka, and he bigger than Puka. He 200 some pounds. Puka 170. I'm telling you guys, this is one of the most special players I've seen since like Barry Sanders and stuff. Yes, I think he can be better than Alvin Kamara or Christian McCaffrey. He can be on that level. They just got to implement him right in the offense. Always keep him in as a threat on that side of the ball, from the slot, receiver, whatever. This guy can have 1,000 yards. He can have 1,000 yards rushing if you want to use him that way. But that he will be susceptible to getting injured if you do him that way. But I would say 800 yards rushing, 700 yards rushing, and 1,000 yards receiving. That's why I think you. And then if you want to use him in special teams early in his career, yes, that's fine too. So listen, guys, I'm telling you, Puka is a great player. So I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna leave Puka. Like I said, I compare him to Tyreek Hill, guys. He's 5'10", 170. He's got deceiving power at 170. You would think that when he run, he's sliding because he's small. This guy got to lean with him now. Lean with it, rock with. I'm telling you now, like he running with a lean. He's running through the holes. Like he's not running on the outsides all the time. He's not getting no jet sweeps. He's running through the 1 hole, the 0 hole, and the 2 hole. And linebackers that are 220, 230, he's falling forward on him. He's not running them over, but he's falling forward. He's making them miss. Boom, I'm giving you a move. Oh, this guy 170. Dang, he running like he like 210, 215. So listen, he is what it is, guys. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, like I said, and he's a hybrid just like Kenneth Gainwell. He's a hybrid just like Kenneth Gainwell. And like I said, I compare his running style to Barry Sanders. So let me move on to my number one running back, guys. My number one running back is Najee Harris. I said what I said. Najee Harris, guys. And Najee Harris is 6'2", 230. And he runs a 4.45. Well, at least that's what they said at his pro day. But to me, he's more like a 4.55 or something like that. And his comparison, guys, is Le'Veon Bell. Exactly. Like I'm not playing no games. Le'Veon Bell, they the same player. Yes, I think he had the same career as Le'Veon Bell. I said what I said. Hopefully he don't get in trouble and miss some games like Le'Veon did, or the injuries. Le'Veon had a couple injuries, but this guy he's good. Look, you could put him I ain't gonna call him a hybrid because he's 230, but he can line up at the receiver position and run routes at the slot, at the flanker, and he can run routes from the running back position. And this guy he has the body to block. So he's more prototypical. I'm not putting Puka and Kenneth Gainwell back in the running back position to block. Just like you're not going to have Christian McCaffrey blocking a lot, but Christian can block. Christian can block. And I believe Puka will put on that type of body like a Christian McCaffrey. But listen, we talk about Najee. So Najee reminds me of Le'Veon Bell. Listen, guys, he's patient through the hole. He's not going to hit the hole like a Travis Etienne 100 miles per hour. He's running patient, juke, stutter step, get in the hole, make a move, make a dude miss, get outside, get pushed out of bounds for 15, 20 yards. That's how Le'Veon runs. Good feet, jump cuts, setting you up, very patient. The Steelers going after him. I believe this is the Steelers pick. I said what I said. I believe this is the Steelers pick, guys. So Najee Harris is a monster. I like Najee Harris. These are my top 5 backs, guys. So listen, y'all got any questions? Let me know. I broke these guys down. So guys, you know, I see we only got 2 people in the chat right now. That's fine. This video is still a go on. But yeah, guys, let me give me some water right here. Let me see. Yep. So Uzi, if you still here, who's your favorite running back in this draft? And whoever's here and watching the live, let me know who your favorite in this draft. Najee Harris to the Chargers with my boy Herbert. Woo! Over Austin Eckler? You don't think so? You think Najee Harris and Austin Eckler together, Uzi? Uzi says Najee Harris to the Chargers with my boy Herbert. He's okay. See what he says. Uzi says, based on what you said, Puka seems like the next GOAT. Bruh, I don't know. What would you call Tyreek Hill? Would you call Tyreek Hill a GOAT? If you call Tyreek Hill a GOAT, that's what he is. He's coming on the scene like that, bruh. Yep. I feel confident of going out on the ledge, man, and talking about Puka and saying he's going to be one of the best running backs. Oh, like hybrid backs. He's a hybrid, like an Alvin Kamara. And remember, guys, when he hit, subscribe to this channel. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and be real with y'all. I'm not saying I'm the most intellect talking, well sentenced guy. That's not always intellect. Like, you can be brought up in a patty cake house and talk perfect, but where's your creativity? But think about all the smartest people in this world, like Beethoven. Did he speak perfectly, or was he just a mastermind with music? I'm a mastermind when it comes to this stuff. I said what I said, and if I'm not, it is what it is. I get off this platform. So I'm trying to think and see is there anything else, guys, I can talk about that I got coming up. So yeah, guys, in my last live I talked about the quarterbacks. Like I said, my top 5 quarterback, it was my number 1 quarterback was Zach Wilson. Now, do I think other guys are more polished than him right now? Yes, but what the Jets is doing, I think they're gonna have better coaching there. I think he can be a monster. I think with him getting out the pocket, being athletic, being able to throw off platform, I think he will be a really good quarterback. I think he'll be able to get out the pocket, running for first downs. Zach Wilson is really going to be a really good quarterback, guys. Trevor Lawrence is going to be good. This probably is one of the deepest quarterback drafts I ever seen in my life. I think 5 or 6 quarterbacks can play in the NFL for 10 years. Now, whether they be a backup or a superstar all-pro, I don't know. But I do believe in my assessment that Zach Wilson can be an all-pro quarterback. I believe that Trey Lance, with the right coaching, him sitting behind watching a little bit, he can be a great quarterback. Justin Fields, I believe if he get with the right team, he can be a great quarterback. So I believe quarterback play is going to be like college. You know how you got 12, like 15, 16 guys that's going to do really good every week? That's what the NFL is going to be. These guys, like, it's going to be like a dime a dozen for fantasy. These guys going to be putting up 35 points. I said 35 points. They're going to be putting up 35 points a week in fantasy easily, guys, because this is where the game is going. Just like college. You go to college and you're trying to play fantasy in college, and you got these quarterbacks. It ain't nothing for a quarterback to put up 45 points. You're probably looking for one who's going to put up 66 or something, 60 or 70 points in 1 week, because these guys are fantastic, especially with the spread. Now, if you ask Kyler Murray or you ask when Justin Herbert, he's another animal. Justin Herbert going to be a monster. But to me, Justin Herbert can be the GOAT, like far as quarterbacks. I said what I said. I'm not going to say he's going to win 7 rings, but let's get on to the topic. Like with guys like Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, if everything work out with that situation, Pat Mahomes, with that spread, guys, it's just quarterback friendly. And you can't press the guys from 5 yards on. So after 5 yards, you can't touch them. They're going to be putting up big numbers. So with that, what kind of players comes in that type of system? Like Adrian Peterson? A Jerome Bettis? No, it's the Kenneth Gainwells and the Pookas. They are the guys that's going to be out in space. It's going to be a screen game type. Like screen. I'm going to design a play for a screen, and then I'm going to hit you with the deep route. So it's not going to be, let's line up my 8 guys in the box. Your 8 guys, I'm going to run at you. No longer, that's why pass rushers are been moving up every year as far as when they get drafted, because pass rushers, the game has been being more pass happy. So early, like in the early 1990s, you weren't going to take a pass rusher most of the time at the number 1 pick or the number 3 pick. But as the guy started passing more than 25 times a game, like 40 times, then he was like, I need a pass rusher, because if I got guys that can stop the run, but we can't stop the pass, we're going to get killed. So why? What's going on with those passes? Guys like Wes Welker that can be replaced by who? A Kenneth Gainwell and a Pooka Williams, or in the little short area of places, and you getting the ball to them to make guys miss. So the running back position is no longer I'm gonna hand it to you and you run through the center. It's like I'm gonna get you out in space and you make guys miss, and you getting carries and touches that way. I'm telling you now, I'm putting you up on game. This is OnlyFans stuff that I'm giving you. So let me go and see what the chat. My homie Uzi. He says, where do you think Kyle Pitts will end up? Man, that's a good question, bruh. I want him to go to my Cowboys. But in a vacuum, man, I think Atlanta. If Atlanta let him go by, man, I think they make a mistake. I don't care if they got Hayden Hurst. So I would say Atlanta, but I don't know. I like Zach Wilson, but if I was a Jets, man, if I could move back and get another player, like if I would take Kyle Pitts, man. Like Kyle Pitts is he's nasty. So I say Atlanta, bro. I say Atlanta. I think because they got to go get their quarterbacks. But after that, Kyle Pitts going. So it's up to Atlanta. I don't think they draft a Trey Lance or anybody to groom behind Matt Ryan with that contract. So I think they do get a quarterback, but not in the first 5 picks or anything like that. So I think Atlanta just go ahead and takes the tight ends hybrid / receiver type guy, and get him a quarterback later on in the draft. Somebody maybe like a Kyle Trask that can learn behind Matt Ryan. So that's what I think, bro. But that's a great question. Let me see something real quick. Let me look at something. Let me see something, guys. Okay. So okay. Maybe Cincinnati, because Cincinnati don't have. So listen, if Atlanta don't get him, Cincinnati that's definitely gonna get him, bruh. So between 4 and 6, he going. So either one of those teams are either gonna trade away, or they gonna take him. But he's not going after 6. If he go after 6, but just you better believe that Jerry Jones can move into 7 or 8 to get him. Jerry Jones ain't gonna try to wait to 10 to get this guy, because this guy, there's no way this guy falls to 10, bruh. You know. If San Francisco took him number 3, I would be surprised, but not. I wouldn't say it was a bad pick. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So let me see. Let me just go back to some of my quarterback list. Yep. So listen. I guess I go on to talk a little bit about. Okay. Let me see what Uzi says. Let me see. Let me give me some water, Uzi. Uzi says Burrow with Pitts would be incredible. It would be. It would be. They need offensive line help, but I'm not going to get no offensive lineman when Kyle Pitts is on the board. So to help out Burrow, he had T. Higgins. He'll have Kyle Pitts. He'll have Tyler Boyd. He'll have some weapons. And he got Joe Mixon, the bell cow. And listen, guys, I like Joe Mixon. I'm gonna just give you a little caveat now. Joe Mixon might have 300 carries this year. He's got to get bell cow, and he should have more catches. I want him to have 40 to 50 catches, because Gio's so nasty in the pass game. You got to put Gio out there on 3rd down. I mean, I get it. But you pay this guy $40 million, you got to use him in the pass game. He's not no Adrian Peterson. I mean, he is, but he's not good as Adrian Peterson, but he can run the ball like between the tackles 20, 25 times like Adrian Peterson. But he also can catch that ball. So I don't understand why they don't draw up more plays to get him out in space a little bit more, instead of, bringing in Gio so much. But Gio was good with that, so I get it. But now, the backup guy that you got, you need to let him get more of the pass work. And then if he get tired, let the other guy come in. So I love this offense this year. If Joe Burrow can come out and start from day one, I would love it. So I would get Joe Burrow in my later rounds drafting. So maybe pick up Joe Burrow the 10th round, 12th round or something. I don't know how many rounds your draft is going to be this year, with everything going on. But pick up Joe Burrow as a discount quarterback. And then you're going to have that weapon team. They're going to have Joe Mixon. Then you're going to have Kyle Pitts. And then you have T. Higgins. And so, yes. But I don't know if Atlanta going to let him get there. So we'll have to see about that. But, yeah, I get that, what you're saying, Uzi. Yep. Let me see. So, so I believe that, listen, Trey Lance, if you watch him, guys, this is Colin Kaepernick 2.0. This guy plays like Colin Kaepernick. He's going to be a great mental quarterback. Now, listen, if you want to go and start him from day one, I think he'll still be fine. I wouldn't do it because I don't want him, I don't want him going through that type of, I don't want him getting hit a lot. I don't want him going through those type of growing pains. I want him to get a little bit more acclimated with the NFL system and the offensive schemes before I just throw him out there. But this guy runs hard. He'll run you over. Like, he ain't as big as Tebow, but he's like a Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick, Tim Tebow type. And accurate, just as good. You know how Colin Kaepernick had a lot of arm talent? He got just as much arm talent as Colin Kaepernick does. I said what I said. He does. Let me see. Who else? Another quarterback. Food for thought. Okay. So let me see. We got somebody. He got somebody saying something. Let me see what he's saying. He says, "What are your thoughts on Christian Darrisaw? Appreciate your content, bro. Appreciate that." Christian Darrisaw, bro. I haven't looked him up, man. So let me write him down. Man, because I just been stuck on analyzing certain guys that I'm on that I like. So let me write that name down, bro. But what position does he play, bro? Let me know. Because guys, like we said, we are family. We all subscribe to the same channel. I'm here. I'm giving y'all content, but I'm learning from y'all too when y'all give me players. Because listen, you can't get everybody. That's why, you know, when you have scouts, you have a group of scouts. Let me see. Darius Saul. So I'm gonna put his name in the what you call it right here. Yeah, let me know what he do. Food for thought, because I haven't got to him, bro. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, this is an offensive lineman from Virginia Tech. Number 7 is pulled from front. Okay. Let me look at some of his stats and some of his breakdown. From VTech. Okay. So what makes you bring him up, man? Is he very good, like he's very athletic or something? Like what is the like what makes him special, bro? Okay, I see right here it says that he's 6'5", 322 pounds. So he said he was taking on Florida State edge rusher, first round pick Brian Burns early on, missed only one game. Projection, he's round 1. Okay, he compared to Rosa Okun. Okay. Athletically gifted left tackle, prospect with the natural talent to be as good as he wants to be. Okay. That might be a sleeper for somebody to get in to see. That's why, like, if you're not no big time talent like a Larry Allen type, I'm gonna wait to get you, because I can get a guy like this in the late first round or the early second round. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. Good look, bruh. Yes, I'm hoping the Jags snag him too, man. I'm sorry, man. Let me put your thoughts out here on the so people can see it. So yeah, he says he's an old tackle, offensive lineman from VTech. He plays tackle. He said he's supposed to go in the first round. I've seen that too, and said that he's food for thoughts. Also says hoping that the Jets snag him. So yes, but so bro, I want the Jets to protect Zach Wilson. So if they can get him in, because they already got Kevin Beckton. I think that's how you pronounce his name, which was really good from Louisville last year. So if they can get him, bro, get this guy, Christian. Yeah, if they can get Christian, because they somebody got a first round pick. He's very athletically gifted, and Virginia Tech always is a really good school for its talent. You know, they recruit really good. So yeah, man, I appreciate that food for thought. See, guys, that's how we do it. We work together, man. Like I said, guys, subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's gonna be content now, and I'm not gonna be doing what the women do there. I'm just gonna be giving y'all content, and the reason why I'm doing OnlyFans because everybody else is doing Patreon. So I'm not like everybody else, as y'all can tell. But I hold myself accountable. I'm not just sit here, oh yeah, pick this guy, and be wrong just to be different. No, I'm not saying that to be different. Because listen, food for thought. If you go back and look at my old videos, man, when I first started, where I wasn't even coming on camera, I was just talking, bro. I was hitting. My top 5 quarterbacks last year was I got 4 guys. Like I had Kyler Murray, I had Deshaun Watson, I had Josh Allen, a couple other guys. The only guy that I really missed on, man, was Justin Herbert. And that still hunts me to the day because I did not know he was that good. So that's why I'm looking deep. So let me see what yes, Makai and Darashaw would be raw. So yeah, Food for Thought says Makai and Darashaw will be raw. So those will be the tackles for the Jets. Those will be the tackles for the Jets, and they can be able to protect Zach Wilson and let him run around and be Pat Mahomes. And let him be Pat Mahomes. And listen, guys, when a guy goes to a place like BYU and he can go and he can thrive in that system, then he can be really good. And even John Beck used to play for BYU, and now he's a quarterback guru. Like he just helped guys between between them going to the pros, from college to pros. And he said Zach Wilson, one of the best quarterbacks that he ever seen in his life. Now, I ain't saying that. I'm not saying he's the best quarterback that I ever seen in my life, but I think this guy's special. He can throw off platform. If you can throw off platform, you special. So let me see what my boy Uzi says. My boy Uzi says, do you think Zach Wilson for redraft fantasy will be good next year with the Jets? Yes. Yes, I do. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you this. He's going to be a great streamer this year. I said what I said. A certain games, listen, man, Denzel, you remember this, Uzi, what I used to call Denzel Mims? Do you remember what I used to call Denzel Mims, Uzi? Baby Andre. And Mims he's gonna make some plays because what's gonna happen is Zach Wilson is gonna get out the pocket and gonna be running around, and Denzel Mims gonna break open deep. And then the corners are not gonna think because they can't run with Denzel. Now he runs a 4-4, a low 4-4. So they're gonna be, he ain't that fast, and Zach Wilson gonna put it out there for a deep post. Bam, touchdown. And we're going, oh my, I'm telling you now. So Denzel, he got some weapons, and they're gonna get more weapons for him. So I love that. Bruh, food for thought. I think you might be on to something, man. Makai and Darashaw, I think they might pick up Darashaw, bruh. So let me see what Food for Thought says. Food for Thought says, I've been watching you since the beginning, dog. For real. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. So what you think about my content? Do you have my content been cutting edge? I ain't been perfect, but I feel like I've been 70% on like a lot of players, bro. All like cutting edge, my list, my waiver wire acquisitions. I think I've been like 70%, man. Let me know, man, what you think, guys, because I need the feedback so I can work on my stuff. If I'm like being too cutting edge, then maybe I need to calm down a little bit and be more surface. And whatever. So I'm trying to get better. But I've been playing fantasy for a while too. I've been analyzing players for a while too, guys. So let me see what Uzi says. Let me see what Uzi said. Uzi says, nobody would have guessed Herbert last year because he was supposed to learn from behind Tyrod. I agree with that. To me, one of my biggest picks, bro, was Antonio Gibson. I was on Antonio Gibson the whole year. Told everybody to pick him up. I wasn't on Claypool right away, but after the first game, I seen the guy on the field. I was like, this guy's special. I was on Claypool telling people to pick up Claypool. I was on Nelson Aguilar too the whole year. So I'm just trying to think. Let me see. Mims a sleeper next season. Yes, he is, Uzi. Uzi said Mims is a sleeper. Yes, Denzel Mims is a sleeper next year, guys. So Food for Thought says, I rock with it. Yes, okay. So yeah, bro, like I'm trying to think of some specific picks or anything, something that okay. Let me see. Let me go see something. Let me see something. Damn it. Let me see. I'm trying to find something, guys, where some of my oldest videos. I want to see what I did. So listen, guys, I was on Kyler Murray. My third video that I was on Kyler Murray. I just want to show y'all some, some receipts, because I know I'm cutting edge. So my third video was on Kyler Murray last year. And Kyler Murray won a lot of people their leagues. And at the end, he got hurt, so he fell off. He wasn't there for you in the playoffs because he got hurt. I talked about Drew Brees and having a 2-quarterback system with Taysom Hill. So I told people to pick up Taysom Hill if you could. I was on Tyreek Hill being the number 1 receiver. Nobody was talking about him being a number 1 receiver. I was on him as being a number 1 receiver. Antonio Gibson, as I'm saying. I was on Antonio Gibson. What else? Then A.J. Dillon being similar to Earl Campbell. I talked about him because of his, the way his stature, how big his legs was. I talked about A.J. Dillon. I missed on Steven Sims Jr. from the Washington Redskins. That was a miss. I liked him too, but he didn't hit. So that's one of my misses because I'm looking at every video. A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown, new brother in town. A.J. Brown, that's how I used to say that. And listen, I told everybody A.J. Brown is a beast. Oh, man, he plays in a different outfit. I don't care. A.J. Brown is a monster. That's the type of guys I want on my team. And I had A.J. Brown on a couple teams, and I hit. Like I said, guys, I came in second and third in 2 leagues. The one guy scored the most. The reason why I lost, guys, in the championship, this guy scored the average points was 120. This guy scored 250. He had 3 guys to score 50 points. 3 guys. It was crazy. He had Stephon Diggs and who else? He had somebody else. But yeah, I was on A.J. Brown. I talked about Kyle Rudolph. He didn't do that last year, but he got a new deal this year because Kyle Rudolph is a good balanced tight end. But I missed on that. Also, I missed on DJ Chark too, but I thought him and Minshew would do better. Scotty Miller, I was on Scotty. I didn't say Scotty was going to be a top 10 or anything or top 20, but I said Scotty Miller is going to be really good for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because I know how Tom Brady, he likes little fast receivers. And I was on Scotty Miller. He wasn't nothing that you could count on, but he wasn't a bad guy to have in Dynasty or something. I talked about James Conner. James Conner was a good back for 10 to 12 weeks. He got you to where you needed to go. Now, later in the season, they didn't do good. But Conner still came out and had a rebound season. That's why he got a job this year. Like I said, I talked about Tyreek Hill again. A.J. Green, I would say I missed on him. I liked him this year, but they didn't. I don't know. They just moved on to T. Higgins, and that's fine. So I missed on that too. But A.J. Green, look what they got. He went to the Arizona Cardinals, so he's gonna be really good this year. So I missed. I would say I missed on that one. Deshaun Watson, I talked about him. I did really good with him. Let me see. Let me go to the next page. So I talked about Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, all those guys, Deshaun Watson. Laviska Shenault, I was on him. He's going to be a really good pickup this year. He wasn't really like a league winner or anything last year, but he was good from weeks before he got hurt. Logan Thomas. I was on Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas is going to be a really good tight end this year. He could finish in the top 10. I like Envy. I talked about MVS getting picked up this year. So yeah, guys, I'm just going through that quickly, just to show some receipts. Let me go through one more page, and then I'm gonna come back over, guys, and answer some of your comments. I talked about sell high on Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was a sell high guy because he's a good player, but you could get if you sold high on him, you could have got something real nice, something that could have got you into your championship leagues. I talked about Damian Harris. Damian Harris was he was from 10 to 15 points and non-PPR. He was really good. And another guy, I like Preston Williams too from Miami. If he could be healthy this year, Preston Williams is a good player before he got hurt. Then I talked about Denzel Mims, J.K. Dobbins, Gio Bernard. I told a lot of people to pick up Gio early before Mixon went down. And then if you had him for 3 weeks, he was averaging like 25 to 30 points, 25, 30 points. I told people about Baker. A lot of people said, man, Baker, man, guys, he was playing in bad weather games. And when he got hot, you seen what happened. He finished the year strong. So Baker was a guy, like I'll say, he was a streamer quarterback. So yeah, guys, that's all I'm gonna do just for those couple. I looked at those. Let me see. Let me come back. Let me see. Uzi says TD the GOAT. I appreciate that, Uzi. I appreciate that, bro. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a lot of room to grow as far as my platform, but as far as my knowledge, I do. I feel like I'm up there with the top. Anybody. Chris Sims, Stephen A. Smith, any of those guys. I might not speak as elegant as they do, but my mind, as far as knowing the game and picking players or who's going to be good and not good, I'm second to none. I'm not trying to be cocky. This is my opinion. And we'll find out, right? I'm talking about Pooka Williams and Najee Harris and all these guys. We'll see, right? So, Food for Thought says, hoping for some break for some more film analysts. Yes, I got you, bro. I'm going to do that. I'm going to break some more film down, some more guys down. Let me see. And Uzi says, I wanted Aaron Jones to leave Green Bay so I would finally be a A.J. Dillon. Yes, A.J. Dillon can finally get that work, man. But listen, Aaron Jones is not going to be healthy for 17 games. A.J. Dillon going to be happy. So he's going to have his weeks, man. So you just keep him. When you draft him, you know, you might have to get him a little earlier than you want to, but you stash him. And you keep him, man, because the time is coming where you're gonna need him, bro. And he can be a league-winning player, especially later on in the season when they're trying to save Aaron Jones for the playoffs. A.J. Dillon gonna get bail cowed. So you have him there. But remember, I'm telling you this now, Uzi. You get A.J. Dillon, you keep him because later on in the season he's gonna get bail cowed. And my boy Uzi says, Nelson, yes. So Uzi, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man, because I got some fantasy basketball lineups and stuff to put in, bro. And bro, I appreciate you tuning in, man. I appreciate you tuning into my live, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna do some more lives, man. I just we didn't have that many people here, man. But like I said, it's gonna pick up as the season go on, bro. So but yeah, Uzi, you be safe, bro. Let me see. Let me get ready. Let me go through this brand. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. You be safe, Uzi, man. Peace.